Camera. Hello, this is Elizabeth Clare Brewington with the Discover Video Podcast and Network. And I am so delighted and so honored to have such an accomplished lady, Twyla Garrett, in our studio today. And she is on this mission to help people like you having your own businesses to get better at it. So Twyla, welcome. You have such an
Thank you.
track record as an entrepreneur and a strategist, from growth management and African property investments and to Impact League. Tell us about Impact League and what made you want to do this.
Well, Impact League is my give back. It's my give back to small businesses. A lot of times I speak on stage as keynote, and everybody asks, and I'm humbled that everybody asks, Twyla, can you mentor me? And I said, well, let me create a platform in which I can actually service you the right way. And what I really realized is that they don't only need me, a business strategist or a small business expert, they need other functions like marketing, like optimization of your networks and of your systems. And so I went out and got five of my best friends who run very large corporations like myself and said, hey, can you join me on my give back and give back a little bit too and mentor these companies? So Impact League is there to actually help grow and scale businesses from zero, to get their foundation together and make sure that they can move and shake in the environment the right way, and then all the way growing them up to eight-figure businesses like we're doing. So it's an amazing journey. We opened on June 2nd, 147 entrepreneurs joined, and as of last night we got 149. We got two people that joined last night. um, the beautiful thing about it is this, it's a safe space for entrepreneurs to get in, work out their problem amongst peers, right? But also have experts at the ready. And that's us. We're there to actually help them to navigate, have them do some strategic thinking that they haven't thought about. I've sold a business, multiples. And so it's also trying to make sure they understand what your exit is. I always grew up under the auspice of saying, if I'm going to do small business or any business, what is my exit? So I can then have a target that I'm shooting for. And so we get the mindset right inside the league of those individuals, and they got a commanding audience that they can pitch their product, they can buy from each other. I mean, my dream is to have over 1,000 people of businesses inside the Impact League. So we're having our own table, creating our own safe space. So when we do branch out to other organizations that we're not used to, we do it successfully.
Yeah, and we're thrilled because we've signed up to be one of your.
Yes, welcome to the league. Welcome to the league.
Yeah, we are part of it, and so we are like ready to go as well. I think it's just fantastic because when people give you advice and they have no experience or they haven't done anything, but you guys have been so successful, role models in the society, and you've won so many prestigious awards.
I
Tell me
have.
about these awards. I know we've been having a hard time to get you on the channel because you've been running around, and so tell us about these amazing awards.
I've gotten some amazing. So this isn't my first rodeo, right? I sold a business. I opened up construction, but my first business was in the federal space, which I love. It grew me up. There's nothing bad I can ever say about my naval career as a civilian. It gave me so much discipline that it helped me actually shape who I am today. And I've won awards from, the Navy, from Motorola, all the way to, I just won the award, the Woman to Know in North Carolina. I've won the Motherland Award for the G20 Summit. I mean, I've won several awards. I've been in Inc. I've been in Women's Entrepreneur Magazine. I mean, so yeah, there's a lot. But here's the thing I want to say: what all the success comes failure.
Yes.
And I've had a great book of failures, and I'm saying it's a book. It's a bigger book than my successes, which is great because at the end of the day, entrepreneurship is ebb and flows. You're not going to have a great time doing everything. We didn't come out of the gate every time the right way. And that's why we're here to help you, right? We're wanting to shortcut the failures that we had as entrepreneurs that are successful and kept at it. Because most entrepreneurs would pack their bags and leave, or they're broke and they can't get back started. So, recovering from failure is a key way of knowing how to navigate in the entrepreneurial space. And so I want to make sure, as most people say, Twyla, you guys have been so successful. My friends say you got a Midas touch. That Midas touch sometimes was not Midas, right? We've had ebbs and flows, we've had bad scenarios, we've been through the lawsuits to this. We know it, and we know what could cause it, trigger it. And it ain't like we might not go through it again, but the main thing that we will do is that we know how to now respond because we've been there, and it's my duty to give it to you. If I've been there, I don't want you to get there. If I can help you incorporate the right way, have better tax strategies at the end, know to think about an exit before you start navigating. Is this really a solopreneur where it's pretty much a hobby business versus is this a legacy business? Totally different way of thinking. And that's why I want to make sure I'm there to help and my team is there to help. And that's the beautiful thing. Now, I also need to say we're still running our businesses. Impact League is there to mentor, nurture, grow. We're going to use it. I'm buying products through there, I'm buying services through there. But we all are running our businesses. So the beautiful thing about the league is that my titans, including myself, we're still going through it. It ain't like we're not going through it, right? I was just on the phone this morning negotiating a actual contract about the thing that I'm doing in Ghana, which is a hotel. So it's not like, and it wasn't a good conversation. It wasn't a good conversation. So at the end of the day, I want people to recognize we are still in it. We're not a lot of hype. I'm very direct, and I'm there for a reason direct because money, time is money. And people don't have time to kumbaya a lot, not in business, not when you're really trying to learn the craft, right? You can lollygag when you're on vacation. And I'm serious about my craft. So I make my league members be serious when they book a call with me because it's not a kumbaya. It's really to help focus and get them to where they got to go, give them the homework needed, make sure they understand the homework, and then go out. So I love what the league is representing. I can't wait to see how it expands. And as you grow, you'll be a testimony to us to show exactly how you've been able to implement these principles, understand the mechanics of your business, and how to scale it the right way.
And I think your bookkeeping and your accounting experience, because
Yeah, I'm an
most
accountant.
small businesses fail
Yeah,
because
well, they don't like numbers.
and marketing, two things that they
They They hate numbers. I have not met too many people like me that are excited about numbers. I love numbers. Numbers tell the story of a business. Numbers really don't lie. You can move them around all you want. But at the end of the day, 1 + 1 will equal 2. 1 - 5 will equal -4. And at the end of the day, you got to accept what the numbers are saying. You got to make decisions on numbers. And that's what I love about the league because I get to get in your numbers and understand, well, how did you price yourself? Do you even got you priced into your mix? How do you even know you're winning? Are you, or is this just a hobby and you want a little bit of money to pay mortgages? And I get it. I don't have any problem. I meet you where you're at. The beautiful thing about one of our clients, he said, Twyla, you were the first person. People have been preaching to me all this time about do XYZ. You're the first person that met me where I'm at and put my foot somewhere to make sure he understood where you at is not where you need to be. And either you need to make a decision to either go back and get a job or get your business right and let's move forward. And that little nudge of honesty from a third party that didn't have any stake in his game has now got this person moving in rapid speed and he's accelerating. And I love when I talk to him, hey, I'm doing XYZ. Natasha's got me doing this and that. You got me working on it. It's moving, and that's what we need. So I will light a fire under you, and if it goes out, that's because you let it go out, not
yeah.
me.
I just love the fact that you're so direct. And sometimes entrepreneurs need that wake up call because you're right. I mean, if you're not making money, you're not making a profit, why are you in business? Go
Right? Why are you doing it? Go get a job.
go
Go
get
get a job and let somebody else pay your benefits and let chill and chill. Yeah. Um, I got to be as direct as I am now because the experiences that I had. I had people that will just say yes to everything. Twyla, that's so great. I love your spirit. You are so good in doing, and I wasn't good in that. So why did you tell me that? Why you knew I wasn't good at it. I mean, so I am gonna challenge you when you come and you tell me that you want to go wash dishes or you want to open up a bakery shop and you don't even know how to cook.
Yeah.
And you don't even know how to bake. I mean, who the hell told you to do that? So, and you will be amazed on how many people act on other people's dreams and not their own. They're not their own passion. It's too many entrepreneurs that literally is trying to do something for the family and not something for their passion. Because let me say this, everything I do now is all about my passion. And I can do it for free. And that's when you know it's a passion because you don't need to get compensated to do it. I love building. I used to be on welfare. So I was and moved all over the place and evicted and homeless. And that never happened again because I got into real estate, right? So that is why I love real estate because I'm going to make sure that never happens to me again. It's my passion. It's also my passion to revitalize the inner city, the hood. I'm from the hood. There's no way that these inner cities should be neglected. There's no way that appraisal should be low just because they're gerrymandered their area and keeping it low. My father died. He owned a property for 60 years and only got $40,000 in equity. How the hell is that possible? So I'm here to shake up some stuff. I want to shake it up. I want to ask the questions, blast the media. I want to ask these tough questions that they don't want us to ask. They meaning the inner city, the blacks, the whites, or whomever. But they meaning that somebody's in a better position than us. They don't want us to ask the questions, and I have no fear in doing such. So we're changing things up. The beautiful thing too, I must mention about the Impact League is we have investment clubs. We believe in making sure our money works for us. So while you're in the club, I hope you join our multifamily investment club. Right now, we have six-figure raised in less than 3 weeks from our members to do what? Buy multifamilies. So if we got people in the league that are apartment renters. They will own a fractional ownership of an apartment complex before they own their own home, which is amazing. And that's what we want. We made it affordable. $5,000 is all it takes to get in. And you are going to be in a deal. I'm going to put you in a deal and I'm going to back the deal with my equity and debt. So that means I'm betting on you as well. Somebody else is betting and riding that you're going to be able to understand that generational wealth is created by real estate. For me, it's going to be real. Stocks is great. I'm not that great at them. I have some stuff leverage, but that's not my jam. My jam is real estate, and I want to be able to show you how you can grow a portfolio and start getting residual checks, passive income, that when you're sitting on the beach and collecting hopefully your retirement from wherever, that you got some extra stuff coming in and you can look back and say, man, that little investment in the league of $5,000 has helped me. And I did 6 of those. You can do as many as you want. Instead of wasting money, it's the holiday time. You know how many people waste $5,000 or more on a holiday gift and all these BS presents? And in the hood, we put it on our rims and our cars. Put it in the league, bet on you, and let's get some of these buildings. That way we can clean up the inner city, change the dynamics, and make it work for us.
Absolutely. And it's so true. We spend money on the wrong things and we really need to invest on the right things. And you've said it all. So, yes, so we are definitely a part of the league and we want
Can't
you
wait.
to be a part of the league. So, write us a comment, tell us what you think, and start investing in real estate, start investing in the league.
Yeah, we welcome all people. We got people from Canada that are investing in US real estate. We're going to be looking into Canada in the next year about investing there. We're starting in Ohio. We're buying multifamily. So if you're interested, look, click on my link in impactleague.co, schedule a meeting with me, and we'll go through it. We got another webinar coming up in a couple of weeks. You can register for that. It'll be on Eventbrite. But we want to make sure as many people is in that room because that's the room that changes the dynamics. That room gets you equity of something you never had before. And our goal is the larger we grow our pool, I would love to be at 50 million in assets in our investment club, that we leverage that for a hotel. We leverage that for a multifamily, like an 80 or 100 unit building. That's my goal.
And that's a fantastic goal. I think if we keep the wealth in our communities, we grow our wealth in our communities, we can all grow together.
That's
What a
right.
fantastic way to give back to the
Thank you.
community. I am so honored to know you, and write us a comment. Please subscribe to our channel and tell us what you think. And if anyone wants to join Impact, what is your website? How do they reach you?
Oh, it's easy. It's impactleague.co. So spell out impactleague.co. And you can go there right now. We have a special, it's 60% off of our essential membership. And so what essential does is it gets you in the room. You can start seeing the conversations and the dynamics amongst ourselves, what we're working on. We have challenges in there. We have you guys challenging each other and putting out what your needs are. What do you need right now? What are you working on? How are you moving? We're partnering people on RFPs. We're bidding in the next week, a RFP from the Impact League. We're going to be using some of the members inside of the group to actually satisfy that requirement. So impactleague.co, click at the bottom, or you can join, click on the button, say 60% off offer. It's $59 a month. And believe me, it's the best $59 you'll ever have, ever spent.
So there you have it. Join Impact League today, and we'll have all that information on our website as well, because we're going to be a big part of them, and actually we should say us. And so
Yes.
join the team and get ready, get ready. We've got lots of exciting news, and we'll have Twyla back to give you updates on what's going on at Impact League. So thank you so much for this interview.
You're welcome. Thank you.